What is up, guys? So, let's do a quick walk around the S10 and what I got going on. So we'll start over here under the hood, just trying to decide how I'm going to attack this. Don't mind that. Is obviously out of place. But that'll actually be ran up and along all the way through here, where it needs to go. Actually, because that's going to end up in the bed, that's not going to be here anymore. So I got to get all this relocated. I got to get all this relocated. Inner fenders pulled out. And then that way we can get old girl on the ground, all the way on the ground. And then once all this is done, all this good stuff, we can put the cups in, which I got to order still. Probably get some from like ABS or somewhere. Most likely ABS. They make a good set of cups and some other things that I need. So it's easier to do one full order or order from one place versus a whole bunch of different places. And they're just here in California too as well. So, but she is sitting on some 18-inch US mags with Lexani 245/40 18s. Yeah, those are going to be too big most likely. But the other big thing that I have to figure out is what I want to do with that and that, because that's too big, I'm pretty sure. Once I have the cups in, or the springs pulled out, and then I can pull this up and then do some measurements and see where the tire is going to end up landing, I'll know more about that. But that could be, I could go with like a Motion Raceworks master cylinder setup. They make a really nice one that deletes that and puts the master cylinder on the firewall, which would give me all the room I need. But then I'd also have to delete this guy, and then I got to double check and see if that's going to set me a code or not. So this is obviously going to get tackled second. Probably take this stock guy out and put like a, maybe, I think Engine actually makes a intake for this. That, I mean, I could just do an elbow and everything, but we're in California, so I need it carb legal. And then over here, like I said, this is going to go in the bed, or either in the bed to start, but we'll do it twice, and it'll end up underneath the bed because, well, we'll get to that. This, I believe the wiring is long enough to get this stretched to be mounted over here. That's going to go away. The blower motor, bottom will have to be clearanced. Not too sure. That might have to be clearanced. I got some ideas on, cutting it apart is easy, but resealing it back up, I got a couple ideas on what I could use, and, to keep it all, looking good. Nobody's ever going to see it because we're going to do a C10 style flat fender on the inside. It'll go around over here and then jog down like that on both sides. Obviously we want to keep our AC and everything. So, but yeah, so that's what I got going on. I got to make a list for all this today and see what I got to do. Obviously that legacy top, absolutely awesome, especially for those early morning drives. And then I've got, obviously you can see, I've got a whole bunch of stuff back here. I've got my carrier bearing cross member I got to do. We're just going to go with this simple 2-link setup. So this will be the link bar. These go in on the front, pull out the leaf springs, put that in, and then weld in the upper brackets, and then the rear is bagged. Pan hard bar, really easy setup for now. And then what I'll do is rebridge this, get the shocks moved from the stock location that are right about, let me see, here underneath the bed, and those will go up on the bridge. And then as you can see, the mount right there for the pan hard bar, and then the other side of that will have to be welded to the rear end. But over here we've got some SS7s from Slam. Those will give more than enough lift. They collapse out to, I believe, like 3 inches, pretty sure. And then obviously I have their valve block controller harness, and then I've got 2 485s. These are awesome, from Viair. And then I just need to go over to either go or just go order stuff from Universal Air. So I need some fittings, some line, air tank, odds and ends is what I need. But I'll probably set this up on Shop Air, because this project will be done over a few weekends, and this is still the daily driver. So and then I'm still toying with what I want to do with the exhaust, if I want to do cutouts in the roll pan or if I want to keep it hidden. If I do cutouts, I can't just do one side, I gotta have 2, so it'll have to go from where it is over there, cut off, go underneath the rear end, and then come out here, put a Y in and split it. That way they're symmetrical, because I don't want to just do it one. The other idea I had was to cut it here and put it coming out here, but I don't really want to do that too. I don't know, that's down the road. Do have the disc brake conversion for the rear. Got that off of O2 2-wheel drive Blazer. Super easy, super simple swap. Couple hour, swap over everything, and really easy. But yeah, I think the battery will end up right here. Obviously this center's got to be cut out still. I got to do the tubs. I got to go over to the tractor supply or trailer supply place and pick up some tubs and see. They'll let me test fit them in here to see how high I want them and wide and all that good stuff. And then I'm going to build the frame. That'll probably be started here soon, because the compressors for now will be one on either side, tank in the middle. Those will feed that. The tank will feed out to the bags and so forth. Very simple setup for now. But I'm going to build a raised bed floor, and that is going to be so I'm going to build the frame, and then I'm going to use pine, which is a super light wood, but I'm going to stain it in charcoal gray. That way it should pull the color from the wheels into the bed. That way it looks, a little bit more cohesive. And then I still have to, down the road, I'll finish shaving the tailgate, door handles, go old school, put some poppers in it. Stuff like that. Got Cavalier seats inside that I put the Cavalier bucket seats. Nothing too fancy on the inside right now. I've got the Kicker 10-inch hideaway sub in the back. All the interior will be redone, but it's going to be, obviously, that'll be all done last. Yeah, so for the next, 6 weekends, pretty much, I will be working on this. Because like I said, it is a daily. And there's a couple other little gremlins that I got to figure out. Like when my head unit comes on sometimes and doesn't. It's not a power issue, because I can cycle the key and it'll pop right on. But I got to figure that out. Some other little gremlins that I got going on. But other than that, yeah, that is what I got going on with the S10 right now. So I got to make a list of what I need to do, or what I want to do, prioritize that, and then I also need to make a list of stuff that I got to order. So, until next time, be good.